Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Software Engineer K here, and today we've got some great updates to go through with you guys. I've done some background research just regards to the recent news we've received, and I'm going to break it all down for you. But before we get into it, I just want to go through an update that we got from ECOMI. A previous video that I did, I will link it above. I explained exactly how the VV app worked and specifically what was affecting the performance of the application. And we did get a response back from the CEO of Vivi, so David Yu. He responded back and he passed on the video to the developer team to have a look at. So this was to do with what was affecting the drop in terms of latency and exceptions and whatnot. And this was about a week ago. Now, this video that I posted a week ago, I did get a recent comment on it, and surprisingly, it was actually, if we just sort this by recent, newest, it was ECOMI. And it was quite strange that they responded to this video a week later, but I guess it was because the feedback that I passed on and that with your help, if you did help out, raise the awareness of it, you passed on to ECOMI as well. I believe that may have aided the developers in implementing those bug fixes, which hopefully means we'll have a much more stable platform. And for those of you who think, oh, maybe this is just a fake troll ECOMI account because there are so many fake accounts on YouTube, if we have a click into it, it does take us to the actual ECOMI YouTube page. So definitely do subscribe to them if you're not already subscribed to keep up. But there you go. That's just quite nice to see that ECOMI is also following our videos and that they are engaging with us as well, and that they're appreciative when we help out. So let's get into the actual content. So firstly, we know that Vivi recently they've been at the Tokyo licensing event, and they have these events. This specific one they actually host it not just in Tokyo, but they host it in other continents as well. So they have a European one as well. The European one, I know the Pokemon Company always shows up at there because they have a more of a presence in Europe. But I had a look at exactly what this event was. And essentially, it is just a big exhibition for licenses, aka they call them properties, and for people who want to apply for licensing in order to use characters and brands in their own products. And now there is actually a brochure that you can have a look at of licenses that were available back in 2019. And this is actually quite good to look at just to kind of gauge how Vivi has progressed, because if we have a look at this, there were obviously more than this, but there were some that popped out straight to me. And if we just have a look through, a few that definitely stand out. So we can see here on the right hand side, Powerpuff Girls. We've got that over there. If we scroll down a bit, One Punch Man, that's pretty cool actually. And we've also got Tokidoki as well, another one that Vivi has. And we've also got Monster Hunter there, Capcom, so another one that Vivi has. So there are actually quite a lot of brands that were featured here back in 2019 that Vivi actually does have licensing for. And there are some other ones, and we know that they said that they've got tons of licenses, but they're just rolling them out, very, very slowly. Obviously, they're not going to show us everything. So it is quite interesting to have a look here. Maybe there are some others in this list that they also have licenses for. I think it would be pretty cool to see One Punch Man. There's Mega Man on here as well. I think Mega Man would fit in quite well with their kind of niche that they've got going on right now. But I found this really, really cool. Now, they've got Gloomies. Didn't know that. And now, more recently, there was the one in 2021. So this is the one that they attended, and you can see a whole list of exhibitors there. And there was some names that definitely stuck out to me. So if we just have a scroll down, let's see. So Bandai, that's sticks out straight away. Bandai Namco, Bandai Spirits. I believe Toho Animations was also on this, and the company that does all the Dragon Ball Z stuff, they were here as well somewhere. And I did also see another company that I actually own products for. It's Kotobukiya, and that is over here. So, no, not that one. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. But Oh, actually, here we go. Yeah, Kotobukiya. So they basically do loads of cool kind of statue figures. I own some myself, and I believe moving forwards, we're definitely going to see some more licensing that they've acquired from here. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now, what I also wanted to touch on is we had this tweet by Indiekyler. Now, I know a lot of people, they have mixed opinions on him. They call him a scam or whatnot. But in my previous video, if you ignore the person, whatever your perception of them is, if you just look at the content, which is what I always like looking at, I don't like judging, the people. I prefer doing my own due diligence on the content. Reese did confirm that, it's on a scale of 1 to 10, how big is the announcement at 12? Now, I do give Reese credit because I have, kind of engage with him in one of the Ask Me Anythings that they had with Satoshi Street Bets, and he seems like he's on the ball. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt and trust that this is a huge announcement. But ECOMI, OMI token, that's got huge growth potential. They're not even trading on a decent exchange yet. So as soon as they go on a decent exchange, we can definitely expect crazy numbers. And if you apply what's happening to Dogecoin, which is pretty much a useless coin, if that can hit 40 cents, then OMI being below 1 cent is pretty much ridiculous. But I did have a look, and if we do actually have a closer look at this tweet, if we scroll down, ECOMI did reply to it, and exactly what I said in my previous video. If this guy, wasn't credible, or it didn't have some form of reputation, they wouldn't be they would not bother replying to him. But the fact that they have been consistently engaging with him and replying to his tweets as well, and I know that that when he does tag him, they're quite active. I believe there is some sort of relationship going on here. So, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt again and, say that there is some credibility in what he says. Now, in terms of OMI price, so OMI has been trading in this range for the past few weeks. So from the 1st of April, it came down to this support here. Back down to the 0.7 cents, and it quickly rebounded, and it's kind of just been going between this 0.93 cents to mostly 0.77 cents zone. It does sometimes break that support, but it does bounce back straight away. So you can see here it touched one, touched twice again, and then slowly came back down, and then wicked here, popped back up here yesterday, actually hit this resistance here, and then came back down, and now it's sitting at this support again, and it looks like it is about to pop back up again. So like I say, always try and buy in this low region here. It's probably not the best idea in the short term to be buying up here, but in the long term, below 1 cent is a pretty good price. Now, the last thing I wanted to touch on is the marketplace has been rolled over to another 5,000 users. Now, 5,000, some of you guys are going to say, oh, that's nothing, blah, blah, blah. But in my previous video, I think it was, I said in software engineering, when you roll out a feature, you aim to roll it out to between 1 to 5% of the users using it. And for ECOMI, if they've got 200,000 people, then ideally they want to get about 10,000 people using it. And it seems like once they hit this 5,000 additional mark, then they're going to have enough. So it's not going to be a case of every week they're going to be rolling out 5,000. Literally, once they've gotten about 2 to 5% of the users on there, if there are no major bugs, then they're just going to roll in the remaining 95%. That's just how feature release works. So I believe after this remaining 5,000, they might have maybe a slightly larger amount, 20,000, and then roll out everyone. But we should see everyone on the app marketplace ideally this month. But I give the developers credit with just how much stuff they've been doing, how responsive they've been, because like I said before, building an app to this scale, scaling it so fast is actually very difficult. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through, guys. As always, please do like and subscribe to support the content. And as you saw earlier, if we share good content with the ECOMI team, they'll see it, they'll respond. So it doesn't have to be my content, but any content you see that's good, that's worth raising awareness of, especially if you want ECOMI to pick up on any features or bug fixes, whatnot, then definitely do share it, because what I've learned is ECOMI is extremely engaging with their community. They don't just kind of, sit there and let everyone, go about their business. So thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.